Member for Cartwright-L'Anse, Clair.
Mr. Speaker, I have to tell the member across the way something we're not smiling about today. On the eve of one of the busiest weekends of the year, we see the ferry service across the Strait of Belle Isle once again disrupted due to lack of icebreaker assistance. So I asked the Minister, what is your department doing to restore this vital service across the Strait of Belle Isle?
Minister of Transportation Works.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as we all know, and I've said it several times, this has been a very harsh, long, hard winter, and especially with the ferry systems throughout the whole province. We've had to deal with extreme ice conditions, Marine Atlantic included. Not just the Newfoundland ferry system, but Marine Atlantic. Several days where the ice was too thick to get through. We're experiencing that, and I think that the member across the way from Cartwright-L'Anse Clair has to acknowledge that I've certainly done my best to get the ferry running on a regular basis between St. Barbe and Blanc again. Unfortunately, I have no control over the ice. If I did, trust me, there would be palm trees growing in St. Barbe right now. We have no control over the Coast Guard with the icebreakers. That's federal jurisdiction, but we will continue.
Order, please. Member for Cartwright-L'Anse, Clair.
Mr. Speaker, we just heard my colleague talk about $83 million for consultants, $4,000 or $5,000 for a tea party, $1,200 for a twin otter across the straits. Mr. Speaker, people are missing medical appointments. Commercial traffic is at a standstill. Businesses are suffering. There are no air seats available. Everybody is stranded. So why are the people dependent on this service, primarily the people of Labrador, consistently treated differently than anywhere else in the province? 100,000 people a year relying on this service. Why is she going to Corner Brook and doing her crew change and fueling up? Why are you not lobbying the federal government to make sure that's done down in St. Barbe so we're not continuously disrupted for days on end? We are the only place in the province where that continues to happen, Mr. Speaker.
Minister of Transportation Works.
Here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, again, the contract for the ferry service from Blanc to St. Barbe deals quite often on weather conditions. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago that this government, we've been monitoring it for the last decade as to whether or not year-round service was available. The weather conditions had changed quite a bit, and so we did put in a year-round service. But that year-round service is put in on weather permitted. And as I said, this has been a harsh winter. When you put in a service like that, you also put in the infrastructure to provide services, such as refueling services, in the best possible positions. And that's what we've done.